My friend, let me ask you something that might change your life forever. Why do some people seem to attract money effortlessly while others struggle their entire lives? Why do the rich keep getting richer while the poor stay poor? Is it luck? Is it connections? Is it being born into the right family? Here's the truth nobody tells you. It's none of those things. The difference between the wealthy and the broke comes down to one thing. Just one thing. Your brain. Your mind. The way you think about money. And today, you're going to learn exactly how to train your brain for wealth, how to rewire your subconscious mind for success, how to think, act, and build like the top 1%. This isn't just another money talk. This is the blueprint that separates millionaires from the masses. And my friend, by the end of this, you'll never think about money the same way again. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Because if you're listening to this, you're already different from most people. Most people will never take the time to invest in themselves. Most people will never seek out knowledge about wealth and success. Most people will stay exactly where they are, broke, frustrated, stuck. But not you. You made a choice to be here, and that choice matters more than you know. Let me tell you something about the brain. Your brain is the most powerful wealth-building tool you will ever possess. More powerful than any investment strategy. More powerful than any business plan. More powerful than any amount of starting capital. Poor people think wealth comes from working harder. Rich people know wealth comes from thinking differently. Your brain processes over 60,000 thoughts per day. Most of those thoughts are unconscious. They run in the background like software on a computer. And here's what most people don't realize. That software was programmed by someone else. Your parents, your teachers, society, the media. They all installed beliefs about money into your subconscious mind before you were even old enough to question them. Money is evil. Rich people are greedy. You have to work hard to make money. Money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford that. Sound familiar? These beliefs are running your financial life right now. They're determining how much money you make, how much you keep, and how much you build. And unless you consciously reprogram your brain, you'll stay exactly where you are. The wealthy understand this. They train their brain for success the same way athletes train their body for performance. They develop wealthy habits. They cultivate a rich mindset. They take consistent action toward their financial goals. Success leaves clues. The success mindset leaves clues, and the wealthy have shown us exactly what creates lasting success. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's mindset, pure and simple. Your money mindset determines your financial success. Your wealth mindset determines your level of prosperity. Your success mindset determines whether you stay stuck or move forward. Change your mindset, change your success. And today, I'm going to share with you the 7 money secrets that the rich use to train their brain for wealth. These aren't theories. These aren't wishful thinking. These are the exact mental frameworks that millionaires and billionaires use to build and maintain their wealth. So settle in, take notes if you can, and prepare to transform the way you think about money forever. Secret number 1. Train your brain to see yourself as wealthy. This might sound simple. It's not. It's actually the foundation of everything else we'll discuss. Poor people see themselves as poor. Rich people see themselves as rich. And here's the fascinating thing. Both are right. Your identity shapes your reality. Think about it like this. If you see yourself as someone who is bad with money, what actions will you take? You'll avoid looking at your bank account. You'll make impulsive purchases. You'll tell yourself things like, "I'm just not a money person." Your brain is wired to maintain consistency with your identity. Psychologists call this cognitive consistency. Your subconscious mind will do everything in its power to make your reality match your self-image. This is why lottery winners often end up broke within a few years. Their brain wasn't trained for wealth. Their identity was still that of a poor person. So their subconscious mind worked overtime to return them to their normal state. The wealthy understand this deeply. They cultivate a wealth identity long before they have wealth. They see themselves as abundant, successful, and prosperous, and then their actions naturally align with that vision. Here's a powerful exercise to train your brain for a wealth identity. Every morning, before you do anything else, close your eyes and visualize yourself as wealthy. Not someday wealthy, wealthy right now. Feel what it feels like. See what your life looks like. Experience the energy of abundance. Then say out loud, I am a wealth builder. Money flows to me easily. I am excellent with money. I create value and receive value in return. Poor people will think this is silly. Rich people know this is essential. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. When you repeatedly visualize and affirm wealth, your brain begins to accept it as truth. And once your brain accepts something as truth, it will move heaven and earth to make it reality. This isn't magic. This is neuroscience. Your reticular activating system begins to filter information differently. You start noticing opportunities you would have missed before. You start taking action in ways that align with your wealthy identity. I've seen this transform lives. I've seen people go from barely making rent to building multiple streams of income. Not because they got lucky, not because they worked harder, because they trained their brain to see themselves differently. Ask yourself honestly, who do you see when you look in the mirror? A broke person struggling to get by, or a wealth builder on the path to financial freedom? The answer to that question is determining your financial future right now. Here's the truth, my friend. You cannot outperform your self-image. If you see yourself as poor, you will stay poor. If you see yourself as wealthy, you will become wealthy. Train your brain, change your identity, watch your wealth grow. Secret number 2, understand that money is energy. This concept transformed my relationship with wealth completely, and I believe it will transform yours too. Poor people see money as a physical thing, something to be hoarded, something scarce, something that runs out. Rich people understand that money is energy. It flows, it moves, it responds to how you feel about it. Think about the people you know who always seem broke. What's their energy around money? Usually it's fear, anxiety, scarcity, and stress. They grip their money tightly because they're afraid it will disappear. Now think about the people you know who always seem to have money. What's their energy? Usually it's confidence, gratitude, abundance, and calm. They respect money, but they don't worship it. Here's the principle. Money flows toward positive energy and away from negative energy. When you approach money with fear, you create resistance. Your brain goes into survival mode. You make decisions from scarcity rather than abundance. You miss opportunities because you're too focused on not losing what you have. When you approach money with gratitude and confidence, you create attraction. Your brain stays open and creative. You make decisions from abundance rather than scarcity. You see opportunities everywhere. The wealthy train their brain to maintain positive energy around money, even when times are tough. Especially when times are tough, because they understand that their energy determines their outcomes. Here's how to apply this principle in your life. First, become aware of your current money energy. How do you feel when you think about money? When you pay bills? When you check your bank account? When you see expensive things you can't afford? If your energy is negative, that's okay. Awareness is the first step to change. Second, practice gratitude for the money you have. Not the money you want, the money you have right now. Even if it's just a few dollars. Thank that money for being in your life. Appreciate its presence. This might feel strange at first, but remember what I said about your subconscious mind. It responds to repetition and emotion. When you consistently feel grateful for money, your brain learns to associate money with positive feelings. And what we feel positive about, we attract more of. Third, give money freely. This is counterintuitive for most people. They think, I don't have enough to give. But giving is one of the most powerful ways to shift your energy from scarcity to abundance. You can't give from emptiness. When you give, you're telling your subconscious mind, I have more than enough. And your subconscious mind will work to make that belief true. Poor people hoard money out of fear. Rich people circulate money out of confidence. The wealthy understand that money is like blood in the body. It needs to flow to stay healthy. When blood stops flowing, the body dies. When money stops flowing, wealth dies. This doesn't mean being reckless. It means being intentional. Give to causes you believe in. Invest in your growth. Spend on experiences that expand your mind. Keep the money energy moving. Here's a powerful affirmation to train your brain for positive money energy. Money is energy. I am a powerful conductor of wealth energy. Money flows to me easily, and I circulate it wisely. I am grateful for every dollar that enters and exits my life. Say that every day. Feel it. Believe it. Watch what happens. Remember, my friend, your relationship with money is an energy relationship. Train your brain to emit the right frequency, and you'll attract wealth like a magnet. My friend, if this is resonating with you, I need you to do something for me right now. Hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, because we're building something here. A community of people who refuse to stay broke. A movement of wealth builders who are training their brain for success. And I want you to be part of this. Every like, every subscribe, every share helps spread this message to people who desperately need to hear it. People who are stuck, people who are struggling, people who don't know that their brain can be their greatest asset. Be part of the change. Let's build wealth together. Now let's continue with secret number 3. Secret number 3, reprogram your subconscious mind for wealth. This is where everything changes. Your conscious mind is powerful. It can reason, analyze, and make decisions. But here's what most people don't understand. Your conscious mind controls only about 5% of your behavior. The other 95%? That's your subconscious mind running the show. Poor people try to get rich using only their conscious mind. They learn strategies, they make plans, they set goals, and then they wonder why they keep sabotaging themselves. Rich people understand that lasting wealth requires subconscious alignment. Your conscious goals and your subconscious programming must match. Otherwise, your subconscious will always win. Let me explain how this works. From birth to about age 7, your brain was in a hypnotic state. Whatever you observed and experienced during those years went directly into your subconscious without any filter. Your brain was like a sponge, absorbing everything. If you grew up in a household where money was scarce and stressful, your subconscious learned that money equals stress. If you heard your parents fighting about bills, your subconscious learned that money causes conflict. If you were told, "We can't afford that," over and over, your subconscious learned that scarcity is normal. These early programs are still running in your brain right now. They're influencing every financial decision you make, every opportunity you see or miss, every action you take or avoid. The wealthy take time to identify and reprogram their subconscious beliefs about money. They don't just try to think positive thoughts, they go deep. They root out the limiting beliefs that are holding them back. Here's a powerful process to reprogram your subconscious mind for wealth. Step 1. Identify your limiting beliefs about money. Get out a piece of paper. Write down everything you believe about money. Don't filter, don't judge, just write. Money is hard to make. You have to work hard for money. Rich people are dishonest. Money changes people. There's never enough. I'm not smart enough to be rich. Money is the root of all evil. Whatever comes up, write it down. These are the programs running in your subconscious. Step 2. Question each belief. For every belief you wrote down, ask yourself, is this absolutely true? Where did this belief come from? Is this belief serving me or limiting me? What would I have to believe instead to build wealth? Most of your limiting beliefs will crumble under examination. You'll realize they came from people who themselves weren't wealthy. They came from fear, not wisdom. Step 3. Install new beliefs. For each limiting belief, create a new, empowering belief. Write it in the present tense. Make it positive. Old belief: money is hard to make. New belief: money flows to me easily when I provide value. Old belief: rich people are dishonest. New belief: I can be wealthy and deeply ethical. Old belief: there's never enough. New belief: there is infinite abundance in the universe and I am open to receiving it. Step 4. Reinforce the new beliefs daily. Your subconscious mind learns through repetition and emotion. Every morning and every night, read your new beliefs out loud. Feel them. Visualize them being true. Do this for at least 30 days. Studies show it takes about 21 days to form a new neural pathway and about 66 days to solidify a new habit. Be patient. Be consistent. Step 5. Take action aligned with your new beliefs. Your subconscious also learns through behavior. When you act as if your new beliefs are true, you reinforce them. Start making decisions as a wealthy person would. Start managing your money as a wealthy person would. Start investing in yourself as a wealthy person would. Here's the truth, my friend. Your subconscious mind is either your greatest ally or your worst enemy in building wealth. When your subconscious is programmed for poverty, every step toward wealth feels like walking through mud. When your subconscious is programmed for prosperity, wealth flows to you naturally. Train your brain. Reprogram your subconscious. This is the master key to financial freedom. Poor people let their subconscious run on autopilot. Rich people take control of the programming. Which will you choose? Secret number 4. Build wealthy habits that run on autopilot. We've talked about mindset. We've talked about energy. We've talked about subconscious programming. Now, let's talk about action. Because without action, nothing changes. Without action, there is no success. Without action, your success mindset means nothing. But here's what most people get wrong about action. And this is why so many people never achieve success despite wanting it desperately. Poor people rely on motivation to take action. Rich people rely on habits to take action. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. You feel motivated on Monday, burned out by Friday. You get inspired by a video, then forget about it a week later. Habits are reliable. Once a habit is formed, it requires almost no willpower. It happens automatically. This is how the wealthy build and maintain their wealth. They don't rely on feeling motivated. They build systems of habits that make success inevitable. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation to brush your teeth. You don't have to convince yourself every day. You just do it. It's automatic. Wealthy people have made their wealth-building behaviors just as automatic. Saving money, investing, seeking opportunities, providing value. These aren't daily struggles, they're daily habits. Let me share with you the 7 core habits of the wealthy mind. Habit 1. Pay yourself first. Every time money comes in, immediately set aside a percentage for savings and investment. Before you pay bills, before you buy anything, pay yourself first. Most people pay everyone else first and save whatever is left. Usually, that's nothing. Wealthy people reverse this. They pay themselves first and live on what's left. Start with 10%. If that feels impossible, start with 5%. If that feels impossible, start with 1%. The amount matters less than the habit. Train your brain that you are worthy of being paid. Habit 2. Track every dollar. Poor people have no idea where their money goes. Rich people know exactly where every dollar goes. They track their income. They track their expenses. They review their numbers regularly. What gets measured gets managed. When you track your money, you become aware of patterns. You notice waste. You find opportunities to optimize. your brain starts treating money with respect. Habit 3. Invest in yourself daily. The wealthy never stop learning. They read books. They listen to audiobooks like this one. They take courses. They hire mentors. They attend seminars. They constantly upgrade their brain. Your income will rarely exceed your personal development. If you want to earn more, you must learn more. If you want to build more, you must grow more. Make daily learning a non-negotiable habit. Habit 4. Surround yourself with wealth-minded people. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your 5 closest people are broke and complaining, you will be broke and complaining. If your 5 closest people are wealthy and growth-oriented, you will become wealthy and growth-oriented. The wealthy intentionally build networks of successful people. They join mastermind groups. They attend high-level events. They seek out mentors who have what they want. This doesn't mean abandoning old friends. It means being intentional about who influences your thinking. Your brain absorbs the beliefs and behaviors of those around you. Choose wisely. Habit 5. Review your goals daily. Poor people set goals once a year and forget about them. Rich people review their goals every single day. They keep their vision front and center. They remind their brain constantly of where they're going. Write your financial goals on paper. Put them where you'll see them every morning. Review them. Visualize them. Feel them. Your brain needs constant reinforcement to stay focused on your purpose. Habit 6. Take action despite fear. Fear never goes away. The wealthy feel fear just like everyone else. The difference is they take action anyway. They've trained their brain to move forward even when afraid. Fear is a signal, not a stop sign. When you feel fear around a financial opportunity, ask yourself, is this fear protecting me from real danger, or is it protecting me from growth? Most of the time, it's the latter. Train your brain to feel the fear and take action anyway. This is how confidence is built. This is how wealth is built. Habit 7. Practice gratitude daily. We touched on this earlier, but it deserves its own space. Gratitude is one of the most powerful habits for attracting wealth. When you're grateful for what you have, you emit the energy that attracts more. Every night before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for related to money or success. Maybe it's a deal that closed. Maybe it's a new skill you learned. Maybe it's simply having food on the table. This habit trains your brain to look for positives, and what you look for, you find more of. Here's the truth about habits, my friend. Small actions, repeated consistently, create massive results over time. This is the principle of compound growth applied to behavior. One push-up seems meaningless. One push-up every day for a year changes your body. $1 saved seems meaningless. $1 saved every day for a year starts to build wealth. 1 hour of learning seems meaningless. 1 hour of learning every day for a year transforms your mind. Train your brain to value consistency over intensity. Build your wealthy habits one by one. Stack them. Reinforce them. Let them compound. Poor people look for quick fixes. Rich people build systems. The wealthy don't have more willpower than you. They've just automated the right behaviors. They've trained their brain to do the wealth-building actions without thinking. You can do the same. Start today. Start small, but start. Secret number 5. Connect your wealth to a greater purpose. This secret separates those who build sustainable wealth from those who burn out or give up. Poor people chase money for money's sake. Rich people chase money as a tool for purpose. When your only motivation for wealth is having more stuff, your brain will eventually lose interest. You'll hit a goal and feel empty. You'll get tired of the grind. You'll wonder what the point is. But when your wealth is connected to a deeper purpose, everything changes. Your brain has unlimited fuel. Your energy is endless. Your commitment is unshakable. The wealthy understand that money is a means, not an end. It's a tool that amplifies who you are and what you can do in the world. Ask yourself, why do you want wealth? If your answer is just to be rich or to have nice things, you need to go deeper. Those motivations won't sustain you through the hard times. They won't get you out of bed when you're tired. They won't keep you focused when everyone else is giving up. Dig deeper. Why do you want wealth? To provide security for your family? To give your children opportunities you never had? To free yourself from a job that's crushing your soul? To have the resources to make a difference in your community? To prove to yourself that you're capable of more? Now we're getting somewhere. Your purpose doesn't have to be world-changing. It doesn't have to be noble in everyone's eyes. It just has to be meaningful to you. It has to be something that stirs emotion, something that activates your brain's deepest motivation centers. When you connect your wealth goals to a powerful purpose, you unlock a level of drive that most people never experience. Here's how to find and strengthen your purpose. First, imagine your ideal life 5 years from now, not just financially, but in all areas. Where do you live? Who are you with? What do you do daily? How do you feel? Second, identify why that vision matters to you. What does achieving that life mean? What pain does it eliminate? What joy does it create? Who else benefits besides you? Third, write a purpose statement. This is a clear declaration of why you're building wealth. Keep it simple. Keep it emotional. Keep it personal. For example, I am building wealth so my children never have to choose between following their dreams and paying their bills. Or, I am building wealth so I can spend my time creating, not surviving. Or, I am building wealth so I can support causes I believe in and make a real difference. Fourth, review your purpose statement daily. Let it sink into your subconscious. Let it become part of your identity. Let it fuel every action you take. The wealthy don't just have financial goals. They have purpose-driven missions. Their wealth building is in service of something greater than themselves. This creates resilience. When you hit obstacles, your purpose pulls you through. When you face setbacks, your purpose reminds you why you started. When you feel like giving up, your purpose gives you a reason to continue. Poor people give up when things get hard. Rich people push through because their purpose is stronger than their pain. Here's something powerful I want you to understand. When you build wealth in service of a purpose, you attract support from unexpected places. Opportunities appear. People want to help. Doors open. This isn't mysterious. It's practical. When you're purpose-driven, you communicate differently. You work differently. You show up differently. People sense your conviction and want to be part of it. The universe rewards clarity and commitment. When you know exactly why you want wealth and you're committed to that purpose, you become a magnet for resources. Train your brain to see wealth as a vehicle, not a destination. Train your brain to connect every dollar to your deeper mission. Train your brain to view financial success as service. This mindset shift is transformative. It takes wealth building from a selfish pursuit to a meaningful journey, and that makes all the difference in the world. Secret number 6, transform your fear into fuel. Fear is the number one reason people stay poor. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of what others will think, fear of losing what they have, fear of the unknown. When you stay in fear, you stay broke. When you stay comfortable, you stay average. When you stay in your comfort zone, you stay far from your potential. The wealthy refuse to stay stuck. They refuse to stay limited by fear. Poor people let fear control them. Rich people learn to use fear as a tool. Poor people stay paralyzed. Rich people stay moving forward despite the fear. This is one of the most important distinctions between the wealthy and the broke. Both feel fear. The wealthy have simply learned to respond to it differently. Let's understand what fear really is. Fear is your brain's way of keeping you safe. It's an ancient mechanism designed to protect you from predators and dangers. When your brain perceives a threat, it triggers the fight or flight response. Here's the problem. Your brain can't tell the difference between real danger and imagined danger. Starting a business triggers the same fear response as being chased by a lion. Asking for a raise triggers the same fear response as confronting a physical threat. This is why so many people stay stuck. Their brain is treating financial opportunities as life-threatening dangers, and they listen to that fear. They stay small, they stay safe, they stay poor. The wealthy have trained their brain to recognize this pattern. They feel the fear, acknowledge it, and then override it with logic and purpose. Here's how to transform your fear into fuel. Step 1. Name the fear specifically. Vague fear is powerful. Specific fear is manageable. When you feel afraid, don't just say, "I'm scared." Ask yourself, what exactly am I afraid of? I'm afraid of losing my investment. I'm afraid people will judge me. I'm afraid I'll look stupid. I'm afraid I'll fail and confirm that I'm not good enough. When you name the fear specifically, it loses much of its power. You can work with specific fears. You can't work with vague anxiety. Step 2. Question the fear's validity. Most fears are based on worst-case scenarios that almost never happen. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have that this fear will come true? What's the actual probability? What's the worst that could realistically happen? Could I survive that? Usually, the worst case is survivable. Usually, the probability is low. Usually, the fear is exaggerated by your brain's protection mechanism. Step 3. Reframe fear as excitement. This is a powerful brain hack. Fear and excitement produce almost identical physiological responses: racing heart, sweaty palms, heightened awareness. The only difference is the story you tell yourself. When you feel fear around a financial opportunity, try saying, "I'm not afraid, I'm excited. This is my body preparing for something important. This is energy I can use." This simple reframe can transform paralysis into action. Your brain believes what you tell it. Tell it you're excited, and it will start acting that way. Step 4. Take action before you feel ready. This is crucial. The wealthy don't wait for fear to disappear before taking action. They take action while afraid. In fact, action is the cure for fear. Fear grows in inaction. When you sit and think about something scary, your brain keeps generating more fear. When you take action, you break the cycle. The action doesn't have to be big, it just has to be something. One phone call, one application, one conversation, one small step toward what you fear. Each action builds confidence. Each action proves to your brain that the fear was exaggerated. Each action trains your neural pathways to associate action with safety rather than danger. Step 5. Use fear as a compass. Here's a counterintuitive truth. The things you fear most are often the things that will change your life the most. Fear of public speaking? That skill could transform your career. Fear of starting a business? That venture could create your financial freedom. Fear of investing? That knowledge could build your wealth. The wealthy use fear as a compass. They notice what scares them and move toward it. Not recklessly, but deliberately. They understand that growth lives on the other side of fear. Train your brain to see fear as a signal for opportunity. When you feel fear around money or success, ask yourself, what is this fear protecting me from? Is it real danger or is it growth? Most of the time, it's growth. Here's the truth, my friend. You can have fear or you can have financial freedom. You can rarely have both. Every wealthy person you admire had to face their fears. They had to take action when they were afraid. They had to bet on themselves when the outcome was uncertain. That's what you must do too. Train your brain to feel fear and act anyway. Train your brain to use fear as fuel rather than as a brake. Train your brain to see fear as a compass pointing toward your growth. This is how the wealthy build their fortunes, not by eliminating fear, by transforming it. Secret number 7. Train your brain to multiply income, not just earn it. This is where everything we've discussed comes together in practical wealth building. Poor people focus on earning income. Rich people focus on multiplying income. This is a fundamental difference in how the brain approaches money. The poor mindset asks, how can I make more money this month? The rich mindset asks, how can I build systems that make money even while I sleep? Both questions lead to action, but they lead to completely different kinds of action, different kinds of wealth. Earned income is linear. You trade your time for money. 1 hour equals one amount of money. No matter how much you earn per hour, you're still limited by the hours in a day. Multiplied income is exponential. You build assets, systems, and investments that generate money independent of your time. Your wealth can grow while you're sleeping, vacationing, or focusing on other things. The wealthy train their brain to always be thinking about multiplication. They see opportunities differently. They make decisions differently. They allocate their time and energy differently. Here's how to train your brain for income multiplication. First, understand the 4 levels of income. Level 1, trading time for money. This is a job. You work, you get paid. You stop working, you stop getting paid. Most people never get past this level. Level 2, trading expertise for money. This is freelancing or consulting. You earn more per hour because of specialized skills, but you're still trading time for money. Level 3, building systems that generate income. This is business ownership. You create systems, processes, and teams that produce value without your constant involvement. Your income is no longer directly tied to your hours. Level 4, making money work for you. This is investing. Your money generates more money. Dividends, interest, capital gains. Your wealth compounds while you sleep. The wealthy focus most of their energy on levels 3 and 4. They might have started at level 1, but they never stayed there. They continuously moved up the levels until their money was working harder than they were. Second, start asking multiplication questions. Every time you make money, ask yourself, how can I multiply this? Every time you learn a skill, ask, how can I teach this to others at scale? Every time you solve a problem, ask, how can I create a system that solves this problem for many people? These questions train your brain to see beyond the immediate transaction. They open your mind to opportunities you would otherwise miss. Third, allocate your income for multiplication. Here's a powerful wealth-building framework. Take every dollar you earn and allocate it intentionally. 50% for necessities, living expenses, bills, essential costs. 20% for investing, buying assets that generate passive income. 10% for savings, emergency fund, and future opportunities. 10% for education, courses, books, mentors, experiences that expand your mind. 10% for giving, charity, causes, generosity that keeps your energy flowing. This framework ensures you're not just earning money, but multiplying it. The investing and education portions compound over time, creating exponential growth. Fourth, build multiple streams of income. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Not 1, 7. This isn't about working 7 jobs. It's about building multiple income sources that don't all require your active involvement. A job that pays your bills, a side business that generates extra income, investments that pay dividends, real estate that provides rental income, digital products that sell while you sleep, royalties from creative work. Start with one additional stream, then add another, then another. Each stream is another river flowing into your wealth ocean. Fifth, invest in assets, not liabilities. Poor people buy things that take money out of their pocket. Rich people buy things that put money into their pocket. This is the fundamental distinction between assets and liabilities. A new car is a liability. It costs you money to own and depreciates over time. A rental property is an asset. It puts money in your pocket every month and appreciates over time. Train your brain to ask, will this purchase make me money or cost me money? Will this decision move me toward financial freedom or away from it? Every dollar you spend on assets is a soldier working for you. Every dollar you spend on liabilities is a soldier working against you. Build your army wisely. Here's the truth about income multiplication, my friend. It requires patience. It requires discipline. It requires delayed gratification. The poor want money now. The rich are willing to wait for exponential returns later. Train your brain to think long-term. Train your brain to see every dollar as a seed that can grow into a tree that produces fruit forever. Train your brain to value multiplication over immediate consumption. This is the mindset that creates lasting wealth. This is the mindset that separates the financially free from the financially trapped. You have everything you need to start building multiplied income. The question is, will you train your brain to do it? My friend, we've covered a lot of ground together. 7 powerful secrets for training your brain for wealth. 7 keys to success. 7 pathways to the success mindset that separates winners from losers. Let me bring it all together for you. The success you want is closer than you think. Success isn't about luck. Success is about mindset. Success is about the daily choices you make. And success is absolutely available to you if you're willing to do the work. But you cannot stay where you are and get where you want to go. You cannot stay comfortable and achieve success. You cannot stay in your old mindset and build a new life. You cannot stay with the same habits and expect different results. Something has to change. And that something is your mindset, your wealth mindset, your success mindset, your abundance mindset. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay broke. Don't stay trapped by your old beliefs. Don't stay in the mindset of scarcity when abundance is waiting for you. Secret 1. Train your brain to see yourself as wealthy. Your identity shapes your reality. See yourself as a wealth builder and you'll become one. Secret 2. Understand that money is energy. Approach money with gratitude and confidence. Let it flow through you, not away from you. Secret 3. Reprogram your subconscious mind. Identify your limiting beliefs, replace them with empowering ones, and reinforce them daily until they become automatic. Secret 4. Build wealthy habits that run on autopilot. Pay yourself first. Track every dollar. Invest in yourself. Surround yourself with wealth-minded people. Review your goals daily. Take action despite fear. Practice gratitude. Secret 5. Connect your wealth to a greater purpose. Know why you want financial freedom and let that purpose fuel your journey. Secret 6. Transform your fear into fuel. Feel the fear and take action anyway. Use fear as a compass pointing toward growth. Secret 7. Train your brain to multiply income. Think in systems, assets, and investments. Build multiple streams of income that grow while you sleep. These 7 secrets are not separate. They work together. Each one reinforces the others. Your wealthy identity supports your positive money energy. Your reprogrammed subconscious makes your wealthy habits easier. Your purpose-driven mindset helps you overcome fear. Your transformed relationship with fear allows you to pursue income multiplication. Together, they create a completely different operating system for your brain. A wealthy operating system, a success operating system, a financial freedom operating system. But here's what I need you to understand, my friend. Knowledge without action is worthless. You can listen to this audiobook 100 times. You can memorize every word. But if you don't take action, nothing will change. The wealthy take action. The broke make excuses. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one thing from what you learned today, just one, and take action on it today, not tomorrow, today. Maybe it's writing your new money beliefs. Maybe it's setting up automatic savings. Maybe it's visualizing your wealthy identity. Maybe it's identifying your deeper purpose. Pick one. Take action. Start the momentum. And then tomorrow, take another action. And the next day, another. Small actions, compounded over time, create extraordinary results. Your brain can be trained. Your wealth can be built. Your financial freedom can be achieved. It all starts with a decision. A decision to stop living like the poor and start thinking like the rich. A decision to take control of your mind and your money. A decision to build the life you deserve. Make that decision now. Commit to it and watch everything change. If you found value in this audiobook, I need you to do something right now. Subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. We release new content regularly that will help you on your journey to financial freedom. Don't miss a single piece. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. You know someone right now who is struggling financially, who feels stuck, who doesn't realize that their brain is their greatest wealth-building tool. Send them this link. It could change their life. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's one money belief you're going to change starting today? I read every single comment. I want to hear from you. I want to know what resonated. I want to celebrate your commitment to change. And if you want to go deeper, check out the other videos on this channel. We cover specific strategies for building wealth, investing wisely, creating passive income, and mastering your money mindset. Remember, my friend, you are not your past. You are not your current circumstances. You are not your limiting beliefs. You are a wealth builder. You are a success in progress. You are someone who is training their brain for financial freedom, and I'm honored to be part of your journey. Until next time, keep building, keep growing, keep believing. Your wealthy future is waiting. Your success is waiting. The success mindset is now yours. Don't let it slip away. Don't stay where you are. Move toward your dreams with the unstoppable mindset of the wealthy.